I would like to show you simulation by doing a very simple reorder point system in Arena. Now for this we need customers, we need products, we need an inventory, and we also need a mechanism, a logic that looks in inventory, and as soon as the inventory is below the reorder point it says in a new order. Now the reorder point will be 20 units, 20 items of product, and the batch size will be 30, which we flow into the system every time we have an order. So I simply start by creating the customer flow. Customer. I would like there to be 2 customers each day. So every half day there will come a new customer wanting a product. Now the customers, they go simply to a match module over here. The match module connected to the first queue takes in the customer, match it with a product, so a customer and the product leaves the system. So I really need to dispose of them. I put all the products in one dispose and all the customers in another dispose. Like that, customers and products. Then I need to fill up the system with products. So I fill the system up one time in the beginning of the simulation with 30 items, and then I will fill it up every time we get below the reorder point. But I need one create module to fill it up one time with 30 units. So I say that 30 units will be entered into the system, and then we would like to wait a long time, millions of days, until the next time. So this will not happen anymore in this simulation. Let's call that product. Now I need the logic to fill up when we reach below the reorder point. So I simply create an order like that, and like the products, I fill up with 30 orders. I do that only one time with a constant rate, like that. And then I would like the order to wait. The order have to wait until we reach below the reorder point level. So I create a whole module that is called wait for reorder point. I have scan for condition. Now the condition itself is as soon as number in queue, current number in queue, of the second queue of the match module is smaller than 20. 20 being the reorder point system, reorder point level. Like that. When the second queue here is below 20, I will release one order, but that is just one entity in one order, so I need the order to be separated into 30 units being the batch size. So I create one original and 29 replicates. They should all go into the same process where we put on the lead time for the production. The lead time I would like to have 5 days. It is a constant rate like that, and we call it simply lead time. After that, the batch goes into the match, into the inventory, and wait there until the customer gets each individual product. So now I could test run to see what happens, and we see that there is a lot of entities flowing here. I see that I forgot one thing. We are waiting for reorder point. We only look at the match module. We should also look at products in process. So I simply add one more part to my condition. So not only should the Q in the match module be smaller than 20, also everything that we have in process should be smaller than 20. So I go for the process, number in process at this time, and I take the lead time process. And now we should be complete. So we test run again, see what happens. We fill the system up in the beginning, and then we wait until we are below reorder point level and we put in new orders. It seems to be working, but we are not really sure. We can do two things. First of all, I can introduce an expression. I would like to see the current numbers in the queue. I choose the match module queue number 2, like that. So now I can see how many products we actually have in inventory. So it reaches 30 almost, and then we are below 20. There is a new order. It waits 5 days until we can get the order in, and here it is. We can do more things. Let's introduce a graph. We can plot. I would like to plot the exact same thing. I take Q, current number in Q, Q number 2, and I would like to see this over some time. So I introduce the maximum scope here to be 10,000. Now I print my plot like that, and I can see what happens. So in the beginning we introduce simply 30 units on hand, and then time starts flowing. So we can see now that we are selling products below 20, wait 5 days, and then we get the whole batch size delivered instantaneously. Then we start selling again, and let's speed things up. Let's see what happens with some speed here. We see that we have a safety stock level that is maybe 5, something like that. We are seldom below 5 in inventory, but on some occasions we are very high, like 15. Okay, let's stop there. I hope this very short introduction has been useful, so that you now see what you can do with a very simple, very easy example of a reorder point system in the simulation software arena. Thank you very much for listening, and goodbye.